Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome to my channel. I have a Dollar Tree Christmas DIY for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful reindeer Christmas wreath. This reindeer Christmas wreath was made using all Dollar Tree materials. Okay, let me show you how to make it. Here is a list of the tools and materials I used to complete the project. For your convenience, I've also included a detailed list in the description box below. Let's get started. You're going to need an 18-inch wreath form from the Dollar Tree. And you're also going to need several packages of this decorative mesh that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. This is 6 inches by 3 yards, and it is the light blue with the faux snow on it. Now I picked up 10 packages, and I'm hoping that that will be enough. These are only 3 yards. You're also going to need a package of pipe cleaners that are cut in half, and a ruler. Go ahead and unwrap your deco mesh. Now I always like to cut 2 at a time, so I layer my deco mesh one on top of the other. And we're going to be cutting our deco mesh at 15 inches. Okay, and we're going to be doing the ruffle method. So you cut your strip at 15 inches, you start at one end, and then you just scrunch it right down the middle, all the way down until you get to the other end, and you pinch in the middle. Take your pipe cleaner, wrap it around your middle, pull it to the back, make sure it's nice and snug, pinch and twist. And that's what your little bundle will look like. Show you again. So you have your piece of mesh cut at 15 inches. You start at one end and you scrunch it right down the middle till you get to the other end. Pinch it and then wrap your pipe cleaner around the middle. Pull it to the back. Pinch it and twist. Just like that. Now this deco mesh I really like. It is messy to work with, but I am seeing no fraying with this deco mesh that you can get from Dollar Tree, which is great. Then to attach it to your wreath, this 18-inch only has 3 bars, so I'm only going to be attaching them to the center bar. If you have an 18-inch that has the 4 bars, then you want to attach it to the 2 bars that are in the middle. Simply put the pipe cleaners on either side, pull to the back and twist. And then I just take the silver ones and push them back up. The darker colored ones I snip and then push up. I don't want them as long because they will show through in the front. I don't care if the silver does because I'm going to be adding a lot of silver ornaments to it. Okay, and then in each section is between each crossbar, you will put 10 bundles. You should be able to get approximately 14 to 16 cuts. So that's 14 to 16 bundles out of 2 rolls of deco mesh. So it should take you 10 rolls of deco mesh to do the 18-inch wreath. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to finish making up all my bundles and attaching them to my wreath. You can see it looks nice and full, which is what I like. And as you start getting it full, then you can really see that it is light blue. When you first start, it won't look that color until you get enough together. Okay, So I'm going to go ahead and finish my base, and then we'll be back. When you get to the end of your rolls, you're going to have some pieces that aren't going to be quite long enough. So I have 2 pieces here from the end of each roll, and they're 8 inches each, but I'm going to still use them and make a bundle, but I'm going to put them together, and I wanted to show you how. So go ahead and just scrunch it up like you normally would. Hold that in your finger and go ahead and scrunch up the second piece. And then you want to put them side by side in the same bunch. And then wrap your pipe cleaner. Like that, pull tight and twist. Because you need to make sure that you get 15 bundles out of 2 rolls, otherwise you're not going to have enough to do your whole wreath. Okay? Okay, I got the base all done, and it took the full 10 rolls of mesh. I'm really happy with how it turned out. As you can see, I attached everything to the center bar. Now we're going to go ahead and place the deer onto the wreath. Now it's up to you which direction you want to put him. That's completely up to you. I'm going to go this direction. Okay, so to prep our reindeer here, we're going to attach some pipe cleaners so that we can attach it to our wreath. And then I just simply add a nice dollop of hot glue and then place my pipe cleaner in the middle. I usually put a little bit more on top and then let that glue set up really well. Okay, I went ahead and moved the other pipe cleaner down here. It wasn't close enough to the other edge of the wreath. Okay, so I have one down here on the leg and one here on the chest. And then I have gone ahead and used some floral wire, the silver, and attached it here on the horns of the reindeer. And I've left those nice and long. Now I'm going to be attaching it to the wreath there in those 3 places. Okay, and to do that, you simply take your pipe cleaners and you feed that down in between the mesh until you get down to the bar, and you attach it to the bar, the frame of the wreath. Now when you originally attach it, don't tie it down too tight because you may need to adjust it. So just give it a little twist or two. And then once you know you've got it where you want it, then you can tighten it down more. And same thing with the floral wire. Just feed that down in between the mesh. Just pull the mesh to the side till you get down to a bar and attach it to the bar. Okay, then go ahead and adjust it. Make sure it's where you want it. And then once you have it adjusted, you can go ahead and tighten it down. Okay, so my deer is on nice and secure. And then I also went ahead and added a little piece of silver cord here to hang it. I just simply tied it around one of the crossbars. Now we're going to go ahead and decorate it. I picked out this package of ornaments. You get 7 pieces and you have glittered silver and royal blue balls. And then to attach these, I'm simply going to hot glue them in. And I'm just going to put the hot glue here on the top. And then go ahead and place it into the wreath. You just want to hold it for a few minutes and make sure that glue sets. Okay, and I'm just going to go around the wreath and I'm going to alternate between the silver and the blue. Okay, so I have all the balls attached. I have one dark blue one left over. I might use that later, but so far I'm liking it. Now you're going to need a package of the white snowflakes. 6 come in a package. Just trim off the little hanger that comes with it. And then go ahead and apply some hot glue in the middle and the back. And then place that on your wreath. You need to push it down and hold it for a minute so that that glue will set. So it looks like that. So I'm going to go ahead and attach some of the snowflakes. Okay, so I went ahead and attached my snowflakes. Now I used 5 of them. I left this space up here empty because I'm going to be putting a bow up here. Okay, so go ahead and set that aside. Now you're going to need some floral wire and some of this really pretty silver ribbon that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I think it is very pretty. It looks very webbed. Okay. So go ahead and cut yourself a piece of floral wire about 6 to 8 inches. Okay, and then we're going to make a bow. So go ahead and make a loop and then pinch in the middle. Make a loop on the other side that's the same size. Go ahead and pinch it in the middle. And you can check to make sure they're the same size by lifting up. And then go ahead and do another loop on either side. Make them about the same. Pinch in the middle. Then you're going to want to take a piece, pull out quite a long piece because that's going to be your tail, and then pull that up to the back and pinch in the middle. Cut that part off. Okay, so you have everything pinched there in the middle, and you want to take your floral wire and wrap it right around where you have it all pinched. Pull that to the back, get it nice and tight and twist. Now you want to leave the ends of that floral wire on. That's what you're going to use to attach it to the wreath. Okay, and then that one long loop that you left out, that's going to be your tails. So you want to pull that out till it's even and then cut it. Okay, so I have 2 loops on either side for my bow and some long tails. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my wreath right up here. And same thing, I'm going to take the floral wire and I'm going to feed it to the back and attach it to the wreath. You can go ahead and play with your bow. Now this is going to be a floppy bow. It's not, there's no wire edge in this ribbon at all. And you got your long tails. Now in the middle of the bow here, I'm going to place one of these ornaments that I picked up from Dollar Tree. I think they are so pretty. It's a snowflake with a raised flower and a jewel. I'm going to hot glue that right into the middle of the bow. Okay. Okay, so I got my ornament glued on. I think that looks really pretty. I'm very happy. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these silver and white vase fillers. I'm just going to go ahead and fit in a few all the way around the wreath. All you got to do is add just a dab of hot glue and then place them wherever you would like. Okay, we're all done. I'm really happy with how this came out. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's craft. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and leave me some love in the comments. That really lets YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope everyone in your family is staying happy, healthy, and strong. You have a great day, and I will catch you next time.